the huge deal that took place on Tuesday between NXT now as of October 2024 will be on broadcast television for the first time ever, going from the USA Network, which of course is a cable company, going to the CW on broadcast television. Now, the CW did broadcast SmackDown for a few years there in the mid 2000s. They are no stranger to wrestling content. For a while there, it felt like the CW was going to go under. They really had no programming, but now they have Inside the NFL. They've had some college football. I believe they're getting some more college basketball, and so getting back into the wide sports programming and adding a solid foundation of the future of tomorrow. 52 weeks a year, WWE NXT, which has continued to just grow and grow in ratings over the last, year or two, as Shawn Michaels has taken over the head of creative of that brand. Now that Triple H, who of course founded NXT, has now taken over the main roster. I think it's great news for everybody involved. I think it's great news for the CW, again, getting the more content. I think it's great news for WWE getting their third brand, maybe not on an NBC or an ABC or a Fox or CBS, but on broadcast television and exposing the younger superstars of tomorrow. Maybe I've heard some scenarios. Maybe they keep some of the younger developmental talent. Maybe they bring in some main roster people that are not being used down to NXT permanently for a little while, like they did in 2019 to sort of start that new era. But for WWE to go from 10 to 15 million in revenue per year to reportedly almost 40 million per year for NXT is absolutely phenomenal. It's insane. And again, it shows the progress that WWE is making right now. A while back, we talked about Friday Night SmackDown moving from Fox to the USA Network. And even though it's going from broadcast to cable, the amount of money WWE got off their TV deal was significantly more than what Fox was willing to pay them. And now we wait and see where Monday Night Raw lands, because we know with USA Network acquiring SmackDown, NXT leaving the USA Network, it does sound like Raw will be leaving the USA Network as well for the first time since 2005. And the interesting part that I see about Monday Night Raw is, will Raw end up leaving nights? Where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's been a lot of talk about WWE not wanting to put Raw up anymore against Monday Night Football as it gets clobbered September, October, November, December, a little bit of January with the College Football National Championship. You add in the NBA playoffs in April, May, and June, and really outside of the summer, Monday Night Raw is dealing with competition a lot as opposed to NXT and SmackDown. It does not say whether NXT is going to be leaving Tuesday nights. I'll be very fascinated to see if WWE and the CW decide to put it on broadcast television as opposed to AEW Dynamite. But there is another retrospect here when it comes to WWE and AEW TV deals. We all know that AEW's TV deal with Warner is coming up soon. Warner has not renewed that TV deal. There's a lot of smoke there that if Warner does not get as much involved in the NBA as they currently are, maybe they go after WWE and try to get Monday Night Raw. Maybe they give AEW more money. So this TV thing now, with the NBA going to get their TV contract soon, and then with WWE now following it, SmackDown already has their deal, NXT already has their deal. They're both great deals. I am wondering what Monday Night Raw ends up being, but regardless, I'm fascinated to see how it turns out. Again, I think it's a great deal for WWE, I mean for NXT, better exposure on broadcast television, and to get the CW now more in that big realm of NBC, ABC, Fox, CBS with the live sports content. I think it's a good deal for all parties all the way around. Like that clip from the Brands World podcast? If so, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button. While you're down there hitting the subscribe button, make sure to also hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. And make sure you check out all the other clips from the Brands World podcast right here on YouTube.